This is Betty's Cafe and Tea Rooms, which is like one of the places to go if you come to Harrogate.
Kabar kalian semuanya, mudah-mudahan kalian baik ya seperti kami juga. Dan hari ini kami akan mengajak kalian ke sebuah kota yang bernama Harrogate, ya kan?
We're in Harrogate at the moment, and it's actually the first time I've ever been, and it's not that far from where we live. But Fina's been before. But then when they discovered waters, healthy waters in different parts of the country, in parts of Europe, I suppose they all became known as spa towns.
That's it. Ya, betul teman-teman. Kota ini, Harrogate ini, kota yang terkenal sangat posh ya, upper class gitu loh ya. Karena apa? Karena di sini banyak sekali spa. Dan siapa yang menemukannya adalah Sir William ya, pada tahun 1571 ya. Dan dia menemukannya, dan seperti Tim bilang tadi, seperti kayak dari Belgia ya kan?
Well, exactly, yeah, and it is a very nice place. It's you can tell it is a very upmarket kind of place. It is, it's well known as one of the posh towns of England, I suppose, and I can understand why. It's very nice, and the buildings are very nice, of rich Yorkshire stone, which is different from where we live, which is very brick town. But this is a very stone town.
Oke teman-teman, kami akan mengajak kalian jalan lagi dan akan kami sharekan kepada kalian yang setia bersama The Adventure of Fina and I. Teman-teman, ini kita berada di Harrogate dan kami akan mencoba di Betty Tea Room. Lihat ya, antriannya panjang sekali. Aku bisa lihat dari sana, lihat nih orang-orangnya sedang antri. Tuh, antriannya untuk masuk. Nggak tahu deh apakah kita akan sabar nunggu apa enggak. Teman-teman ya, sekarang aku sudah duduk di Betty Cafe ya. Itu menunggunya lama banget, sekitar 20 menit ya, tapi it's worth it ya, karena sangat terkenal sekali Betty Cafe ini kan. What do you think?
Well, it is. It's a very well-known place, Betty's Tea Rooms. It's a kind of a tradition, or rather an established place here. Anybody who comes as a tourist to Harrogate must visit Betty's Tea Rooms.
Yeah.
I've never been before. I don't think Fina has been before.
I think I have.
Fina's been before. I have never been. In fact, I don't think I've ever been to Harrogate before. And therefore it's something new for me. And so it's a very pleasant place, and I noticed on the sign there this is called the Montpellier Quarter, which sounds a very continental place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Montpellier Quarter.
Yeah. So teman-teman ya, kami sedang menunggu makanannya dan nanti akan perlihatkan kepada kalian apa yang kami pesan. Okay? See you. Bye.
Is the Royal Pump Museum, and that's where I suppose where it all started, I suppose, because this became a famous spa town, and it still is a is a place which became very famous in the 1920s because The story concerns a very famous English author of those days called Agatha Christie, and she's a very well-known author, not only in Britain but in many other countries of the world, because she wrote so many detective stories. Anyway, in 1926 she disappeared. Her house where she lived with her husband was somewhere near London, and she suddenly disappeared, and for 11 days nobody knew where she was. I suppose at that time they thought she might have killed herself, or who knows. And eventually she was found in the hotel just behind us, which in those days was called the Swan Hydropathic Hotel and is now called the Swan Hotel. And the reasons why she disappeared are still unknown, because she never really revealed the reasons, but it's suspected that there were various motives for that. She had apparently the propensity for depression, and of course she was unhappy in her marriage, so who knows. Anyway, Fina, would you like to add anything else?
Oh ya, teman-teman ya, Agatha Christie kalian tahu kan ya, pada saat saya masih remaja adalah salah satu penulis yang sangat saya suka sekali, Agatha Christie ya. Dan teman-teman, sampai jumpa minggu depan. Take care.